Hi again. In this video I will try to explain a little bit how you can use Git to track changes in local files on the server. You don't need to have any connection to either a GitHub or GitLab, or you can have a local Git and track the files. It's very useful, particularly to get the history of what changes have been done to a certain file. And also if you are several DevOps or operators on the server, it's a nice way to track things. Sometimes it's not only humans who change files. You have updates like yum on a Red Hat server, and I experienced that this update will just can do things that actually when you reload let's say your Apache server, it will actually crash. And then it's very useful to use the Git to see, okay, what the heck happened. There's no, how to say, there are many ways of doing this. But what I'm normally doing is that I go to the folder at etc, etc, I guess it stands for, and then I do a git init. So I do a git init. This will make an empty repository. So I can do it, but okay, reinitialized, okay, very good. And the second thing I do is that, I mean, if you think about all the files, well, there are probably more than 1,000 files under this folder, right? I can do a find, and yeah, it's pretty much. So I don't want to track everything. I want to specify which files I want to track. So first of all, I'll do is I just exclude everything by doing this. So that's typically putting this star, which means everything, to a file called git ignore. That means no files will be tracked. I think I have it already. Yes. And then the next thing is to add files that you want to track. So let's say I can track a file called crontab, so it will be git add force, and then I can type crontab. After done this, I have to do a commit, and with a comment my crontab, and then specify the file itself. I have done that, so I don't need to do this now. Let's now just open this file, and you can see here, let's just do a change. I'm opening, so this is some scripts I'm running, so let's just do that, and then quit. Now I can go do a git diff crontab. So here you can see that first of all, you can see the things that are colored in red is the one that was removed, and the things in green is the one that was added. So I can very easily see, oh, something happened here. And that's sometimes very useful, extremely. And if you do a mistake, you can always do a checkout crontab. And if I do another git, well, you see, the file is back to how it was. Extremely useful. Yeah, so to conclude, using a local git is very, very useful. If you have several servers and you want to track all the same files on the different servers, you can just make a bash script that will just add the files when you initialize it or something. Of course, in a more modern, how to say, if you run hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of servers, this is not really working. Then you should look into something called Puppet, written Puppet, or Ansible. But let's say if you only have 2 servers, I mean, you just have to do the git init in this folder, and you're kind of good to go. All right, that was it. Use Git for tracking local files. Very useful. Thank you.